And the next chapter, Mothwing Cloak. Now time to get Mantis Claw. Just Claw. Let's Claw and get a few more charms, which this is a different save file because my recording didn't work. And this is a difference to that different save file because in the other one, the recording broke again. Like the first one was a little on me for not hitting the button. The other one is completely stupid because it just stopped recording and didn't tell me. Which is so annoying. The are you not record... Well, when it stops recording, that notification, it needs to be way bigger. Bigger because I barely notice it. So I'm recording PS4 by the way. And here's a clip of the shade. And over here we get the second interaction with Quiro in this worshipping area, and we get a Moss Knight looking out across the river. It's something interesting. If you were to die, you would actually get to see your shade across the river, which is pretty cool. Really cool. I'll show you a clip of it. But yeah, right now we're going to focus on getting Boulder Shell and Vilepthorn, which before getting Boulder Shell, I would suggest you get Shaman Stone first, just because there's two mini bosses blocking away. What? That was odd. Due to there's two mini bosses blocking your way to it. And they can be a pain in the arse. In the arse to the feet. Which I will show you how to get Shaman Stone after the charms. You really want to do it in the other order. It's just I didn't figure this out until later. Exactly, I'm doing this for time. Time due to it's already going to be decently long. Decently long, this one. Yeah, I am really focused on stopping every chapter when we get something big. Something big. Big like Mothwing Cloak or a spell. Well, the only time I'll make some exceptions to this is just when the video is going way too long. Yeah, but to help with this, you want to stand on one side of the room, stopping the other Boulder Shell from activating. Now it's just dealing with this one. So, okay, that... What the hell? Okay, that wasn't very good. Yeah, it's just with Shaman Stone, it makes your spells bigger and do double the damage. Well, the damage. Meaning it will take way less shots to defeat this guy. Okay. And boom. Boulder Shell. This charm essentially makes it for when you're healing, then your shield gets put around you. Around you. If you're... Oh, that's not good. Trying to take double damage. Yeah, what Boulder Shell does is basically when you're healing, it puts a shield around you, so when you hit, you do not take any damage. Which the more the shield gets hit, it does crack more. The more it cracks, it could break, and you would have to sit at a bench to repair it. Right. And, by the way, if you're healing and get hit, whilst the shield protects you from taking damage, you do not keep on healing. Healing afterwards. Basically, the only thing you get is just not taking damage. Damage and a slightly more cracked shield. Now we're going off to get Vilepthorn. Thorn for a parkour bit. Vilepthorn's very simple. All it really does is basically when you get hit, you release a load of vile thorns. Thorns out of you, hitting all around you, and attacking whatever enemies are in your way. Which is decently useful. It's just, the thing is we're in Steel Soul, and taking damage is never a good thing in this mode. We want to stay topped off with health. Which over here is simple enough. Yeah, it's just holding the jump button for the first part, and for this, I took double damage. What? No, I don't think I'm gonna risk. Yep, nope, definitely not. Okay, let's just ease on by. Yeah, now I'm gonna pussy out and do this way. This way. Please don't. Please don't. And boom. I am gonna get some more soul before starting that again. Because that was a bit horrifying. Alright. Actually, you do want full soul just because, yeah, parkour. I would suggest Grub Song, but to get Grub Song, you need to collect 10 grubs, which I believe we're pretty close to. You should be pretty close to about now. But yeah, I can't have it so good. So yeah, you can leave this off if parkour is very difficult for you. It's relatively simple. It's just if you want to be real cautious. So we're mainly collecting the charms to get our first charm notch. Notch from Salumbra, and to make the future charm notches easier. Due to the buy charm notches from Salumbra, you will need Geo, and you will need a certain amount of charm notches. Every charm notch requires more charms. So Salumbra knows you're a true collector of charms. Somebody came in, so I had to stop for a minute. Yeah. Anyway, back to it. So now we want to go down. Should I want to make it to Queen Station by going down this hole, which there is going to be a bit of a jump cut here because I still need to get Bestiary and things. As I said, different save, and I rushed to get Mothwing Cloak and forgot about him. Okay, I did forget the map for Fog Canyon. That's mainly because you need to go to the side here. You don't have to go across the whole room. Yeah, and as you see, this is a shadow thing, which you need Shade Dash to get through. But, knowing, well, being in that room, the game, the game knows you found Cornifer. So now when you go to the map shop, Fog Canyon map will be in there. So you can get it a bit early. Early if you need it. I kinda need it because I'm making a video about this. Sorry, it's the next day. I took a break from this. And I drank tea, and it always makes my voice a little off. And here we get a third interaction with Quiro. Which this interaction is impossible to get when you go to Mantis Village. It's a village. Okay, so now we want to make it to the crossroads because we want to get Sly and Salumbra. Real quickly. I'm going to take a little sip of my tea while I'm waiting. Look, that's hot as jizz. It burnt my lips. Yeah, this is a boss fight. This fight, and actually supposed to be the first boss fight in the game. Which, there's a soul totem up there. Yeah, it's supposed to be the first boss fight, but it's very easy. I didn't realize my mic was off for a second. Yeah, so with this boss you want to hit her, because she has a lot of defense while sleeping. Just so you can get a little bit more damage. Damage out with your spell. Oh. And boom. Yeah, very easy. Something interesting, this room, in the beginning, was actually supposed to be different. You're supposed to have both the King, Queen, and Hollow Knight, but they thought, well, the lore. There was too much to give away. There's too much lore to give away. Way to such a beginning. And yeah, and we got these little guys that come out the Groz Mother, because, well, there's a reason why she was called the Groz Mother. So, anyway, cool new charms. Let's just distract ourselves from killing a mother and children. So we're gonna want long nail. We're gonna want steady body. Steady body is... you can pick that one. It's not a great charm. And you can get a charm notch. Which we can get the next charm notch in 3 more charms. Charms. So, let's change our loadout a bit. Let's go and use Shaman Stone. Shaman Stone makes attacks double the size and does double the damage. Steady Body makes it so whenever we swing a nail, we take 0 knockback. Make 0 knockback. Bob Social Pogoing, of course. And long nail makes her nail 25% longer, if I remember exactly, but it just makes your nail longer. Good, which sounds not great, but it actually is amazing. Yeah, and which the steady body we have equipped is helpful for the sense of we don't take knockback from a nail attack, from swinging a nail, so we can get in more hits. So we can get in more hits with our enemies. Yes. Using Charm Stone is, of course, well, who could pass up double damage? That's amazing. So now we want to make our way up to Dirtmouth to buy a mask shard. Just to make it when we get the full mask, which we can fight. What's his name? I'll put his name up, but we can fight him for a mask shard. Shard. It's just, the thing is, he's friggin' awkward of a boss. He's very awkward of a boss. For some reason. And I really struggle with him. I really suck. So, yeah, we're going to leave off that boss until we get stronger. And either way, it's the better way to get Mask Shard. Which, if you have the Geo for it... Which, if you have the Geo for it, I would suggest you... what's the word? My brain keeps on freezing. Which, currently we're going over to the Grubs. If you have the Geo for it, I would suggest you buy the other Mask Shard, so you at least have one mask when you're attacking... the Mantis Village. But there is a way to get it for free. That's if you go to Mantis Village and save the girl in Mantis Village. I can't remember her name. Yeah, but the Grubs, we can get ourselves another Mask Shard. You get the Mask Shard when you get your first 5 Grubs, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I believe that's 5. Nope, that's like 10. 10, so no, it's 10. No, I swear. I recorded all of this without the plan to voice over it, you sober it. Brit. Sober it, okay? I do have all the notes, it's just... I recorded all this with a plan. Plan to speak as I'm recording. Thing is the thing. I'm just voicing over it so all these clips are not completely silent and useless. Useless. Yeah, which and yeah, you can save up for the mask if you really want. Which I'm currently going to buy all the map stuff that I didn't get in the save. Save like the compass and quill, and the maps. Yeah, that is my first ever map in the save file. I have really memorized this game. I'm only buying the maps to show you. Here. Which I am going to point it out in editing where it is, which the boss is actually right there. There. So. Oh, now we can get started. Which this is where I noticed the Fog Canyon map wasn't in here. Yeah. So, now we want to not be in here. Alright, yeah, I farmed for a place marker on my map and then realised it was stupid. Good for me to even try because I forgot how much geo these enemies drop. I was going to cut to that. Okay, back in Queen Station, we're going to start making our way. Wait, so we want to do a little bit of an up and over to get to Mantis Village. And we do want to pick up a Charm Notch. Notch on our way, which down here, we don't need to go down here, but down here we do have Cornifer. Just so you know where the Fungal Wastes map is. Ugh. Oh, my stomach's a little off. I had way too much dark chocolate yesterday. Those cookies are the real evil. Those dark chocolate cookies are the real evil. They're so tempting. Ding. Ding. They really are. Which we do want to go this way because we need to unlock the shortcut. Don't just ignore these guys. Just ignore that. Just do everything I do, but if it is stupid, probably don't do that. Yeah, and over here we got an ambush. Go through these two mini bosses. Which an easy way to deal with these guys is going back here and launching your spells. But you gotta be pretty careful, because you could lose a lot of health. Health if you mess it up. Set up. And boom. Which something interesting with the charm notches is when you pick them up, they do restore your health completely. Which I couldn't show you there because I didn't take any damage, because, you know, I'm such a badass. But yeah, they do heal you up fully. Yeah, and as we go up here, there is a bench, and the guy called the Leg Eater. So might want to keep your legs away from that guy. So just so we can equip Long Nail, which is pretty good. And basically he says for 80 bucks I can show you something lovely. And of course we say no for now. But basically he shows us his charm collection. He has 3 charms. He has fragile damage. Fragile damage, basically doubling your nail damage. Damage with no cost. Cost of enemies getting stronger. More on that later. Fragile greed, which doubles the geo drops on enemies, and fragile masks, which gives you 2 extra masks for the beginning of the game. Beginning of the game, but later on becomes practically useless. Which one issue with these charms is they're all fragile charms. Meaning if you were to die, Meaning if you were to die, the charms will break, and the broken charms cannot be equipped. Equipped. You would have to get the charms repaired at the Leg Eater. Eater for a pretty hefty price. And here we got Hood, my favourite character. She's cool. But yeah, the fragile mask, yeah. You have to get them replaced with a pretty hefty price. My freaking brain. Hey. Yeah, but you can get the repairs and actually buy the whole charms for cheaper if you were to go to the if you were to equip the charm Dung Defender. What upon it? He's running off. Like most women. Now, anyway. Wait, we're still making our way to Mantis Village. Which should just be right down here. Careful those explosions, they do double the damage. And here we got the mantises. They can be a little pain in the arse. That's why we want Shaman Stone for them. Just because Shaman Stone instantly kills them. Have to let it go again. Yeah, they can be a little annoying, and which, by the way, these guys can up slash attack, so you can't just hang out on their head the whole time. Oh god damn it, dog, you let a fly in on your way in. Now, every now and then, it's going to be a buzz near my ear. I went the wrong way. Yeah, and we also got the flying mantises, which basically just fly around and try to stick you. They're not that bad. Right. So yeah, as we go up here, we can take you out. We can actually just completely annihilate you. Here. Then we can go over here, but the door is locked, so we would need to flip the lever by going down again. It's just going up's a bit safer. So that door opens, we can go over here, climb on top of you. Go up here. You out of the way. And our final climb until Mantis Claw. I'll see you in the next chapter.